He's not afraid, is he? He's had a nice first half.
He really has. And I think
Yo.
really a great example is that last pass.
What up, people? Let me turn this down. Y'all already know what I'm doing. Watching NFL Sunday. Let me get my vape. What's good? What's good to everybody? Who's stepping up in chair? Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, yo, what? Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Damn, when they start doing the chat like that? Okay. Am I still full screen to y'all? I gotta lift it up like this on Instagram now in order to see the chat. So like on Instagram right now, I got me really like in a small screen, but do y'all see me fully? What's up, NALDO? I see you. P Bates. Patrick. Al Murray. Big Mark 21. Finessing them was good. Mr. Loverboy 08. Go Bucks. You already know. I got my Bucks gear on already. Let me show you. So I got my man in here. I'm already ready to go. I see me with my Bucks hat on. Yeah, I'm already ready to go. We got Denver today. I think that we're going to fucking thrash Denver. I think we're going to thrash the shit out of Denver. All right, who else up in here? Okay, so it's still full screen. Appreciate that, Big Mark. Appreciate that, because I have to make it small in order for me to see y'all comments. So, no doubt, Tampa Bay on that one though, Debo. You already know what time it is. Game time. Well, game time for us in about 2 hours. Fuck Bucks. Jesus Christ. You sound a little hostile. You upset? You a Denver Broncos fan? What up from St. Louis, Lo? What's up, 314? See you in the building. Giants on BS. They losing right now, 16-6. It was close. It was 16. It was 6-6. I don't know what happened on that. Smoke King. Looks like my brother. What up, Chris? I'm Vape King. I definitely ain't the Smoke King, though. If you're a Giants fan, man, it's going to be a long year for y'all anyway. Losing Saquon Barkley for the year last week. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. Might finally win something. I know, right, Chris? We should. We got a fucking all-star cast. You know, Tom Brady, Gronkowski, which Gronkowski really ain't did shit since he came out of retirement. He really ain't did a damn thing. O.J. Howard, Mike Evans, Godwin, which Godwin is kind of like hurt a little bit, but he'll be all right. And then we got a slew of running backs. You know, we got Shady McCoy, Leonard. Now, did I say Leonard? Fournette. Yeah, Leonard Fournette. And we already had Barber or Jones as our running back. So, he was decent anyway. But, yeah, we got an all-star cast. So, we shall see. Our defense, I like the way our defense fly around the ball. But our defense, our secondary to me is still suspect. So, still the same secondary from last year that was getting 30-plus points scored on them. So, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I do like our coaching staff with Leftwich. I forgot defensive coordinator. I forgot his name. Black guy. I forgot his name. He used to coach the Jets, and he was with Seattle before he went to the Jets as the head coach. I forgot his name. Byron. No, I'm thinking probably like Byron Leftwich. I forgot his name already. And then, we just got the GOAT of a coach in Bruce Arians. So, we should be able to put together something this year. I don't know when Boone's wedding is. I don't know. I just knew that she had got engaged or something like that, I thought. Or he asked her to marry her and she said yes. I don't know when that wedding is. Beard on brick. Yo, I'm trying to grow my beard, man. I still got spotty patches where I can't grow hair at, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it though, bro. Played the money line New York Giants. Oh, Lord. Good luck to you on that money line with the New York Giants, bro. Whew, Jesus. We got rings, though. We got a ring. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you trying to be funny. We got a ring in Tampa. We got one. You know what I'm saying? 2001. We'll take it. Low was good. Mike finally. Okay, I'm back up to the top. Let me see. Let me go back down to the bottom. LSU was a crazy game, too. All right, so listen. Something to talk about with the LSU situation. A lot of people thought that LSU getting beat yesterday was like a surprise. It didn't surprise me at all, none. You know, LSU my squad, but it didn't surprise me at all that they lost. Reason why, man, we lost half of the team to the NFL, right? Everybody that's playing this year with LSU is new to their position, like new being starters to the position. All right, so it didn't shock me at all that Mississippi State would come in and beat them. I really don't even think LSU is going to be that great this year. Another thing, I don't think that they even should have been ranked just because they've lost everybody and they're so young. What did surprise me is I didn't think that our defense would be that terrible. And yesterday they were just atrocious. Secondary, super young. They getting tossed. They was getting ball thrown. They let this kid come in there and throw for over 600 damn yards, man. Like, how the fuck does that happen? You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, we did lose our DC coordinator, Aranda. He went and became the head coach for Baylor. So we lost our DC. We lost our offensive passing coordinator, who, you know, Joe Brady went to freaking Carolina Panthers. So it's basically an all brand new team. It ain't nobody except for Stingley that's returning starter from the championship squad. So to me, it didn't shock me that the Tigers lost. And I told people in the beginning, you know, of the year, of the football season, that don't have high expectations for LSU because we got the chip when we needed to get the chip, right? We knew last year was the opportunity to get it, and we got it. So, and this year is basically LSU back in rebuild mode, okay? That's what it is. But they got to get better on defense, man. Them boys wasn't tackling for shit yesterday. They wasn't wrapping up. It's like they was trying to pull off they was playing two-hand touch or playing flag football out there, man. It was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment. But once again, I expected them. Todd Bowles, thanks, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive coordinator. Yeah. But I expected LSU to not do well at all. I actually figured that they're going to struggle this year. And people that have been close to me and asked me about it, I've told them. I said, yeah, LSU going to struggle this year. It's all good, though. We got the chip when we needed to get the chip. Todd Bowles is our defensive coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like him because he makes those players fly around. So, you know, as long as they flying around and being active, I could deal with that opposed to them being stationary. Deshaun Watson is going off on Pittsburgh. Okay, Deshaun Watson looking like he's 14 of 18 with 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, he's going off. Ben Roethlisberger is 11 of 18 for 128 yards, 2 TDs. Deshaun Watson is having a game today. He is. You watched the fight last night. DC Truck, I didn't watch the fight last night. I didn't. I was watching the Miami Hurricanes game last night against Florida State. The reason why I was watching that game because I had a big bet on that game. And I had Miami Hurricanes. Of course, it was a pick that came from my software, my system play. So I was watching that. But I didn't watch the fight last night at all, though. Fly, Eagle, fly. The Eagles are winning right now 13-10 against Cincinnati, you know, with my boy Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow looks good, man. Like, he looks really solid and comfortable. I think he's going to be an excellent quarterback in the NFL. Why are you not watching the NFL? I am watching the NFL. What you mean? It's right there. They pretty much on halftime. You know what I'm saying? I watch the Red Zone channel, so I like to be able to for it to go into different games when in the red zone and watch it like that. Did you bet on Lakers Nuggets? I didn't bet on the Lakers Nuggets game last night. I took the Lakers in game 4. Oh, excuse me. And got that, you know what I mean? Once again, a play that came from my system. So another thing we're gonna talk about is these system plays that I got, all right, or the software that I created that generates, like, in NFL, it's generating right now. In NFL, we are 10-1 on the season, so we've only lost one game. And I still remember the game that we lost, and we shouldn't have lost that game because they had them stomped. But we lost to Indianapolis Colts when they was playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Colts was up 14-0 and ended up losing that game to Jacksonville. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I still remember it like it was yesterday. But other than that, we should really be 11-0 on NFL plays. But we're 10-1. We'll take it. All right. That's a 90.9 win percent rate that the software is kicking out as far as winners go. So on an average, I try to make at least like 10K every weekend off my system plays. So, and for the week, throughout the week, it's I think for all system plays, it's kicking out somewhere about 73%. 74% for all plays, and for top tier plays, it's kicking out at 80%. So the software is just phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm making hella fire money on it. So all the stuff that I post is legit, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. Once you join the membership, you get into the private group with me, then I basically have a video in the private group that explains to you how to book your bet on a sports book. So if you ain't never bet before, you don't know nothing about sports, you don't want to do you don't got to do none of that shit, because the software, the system that I have, it does all the work for you. All you got to do is take the bets that it kicks out into the group and then go bet them and win. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be conservative about it, then just play a top tier plays. You don't have to play the bonus plays. But making stupid money off the shit, you know what I mean? How many clients I got now? I was up to, I think, like 30. I think I had like 32 clients. You have to renew your membership subscription, though, every Sunday before noon. So, if you don't renew your subscription every Sunday by noon, then you kicked out the group until you renew your subscription, which the subscription ain't nothing but $100, right? So $100, you play one of these games, you can win $100 in one game, and it basically paid for the system for the week. So then you just, everything else from that point, you just start turning profit. But some people, I guess, are still skeptical. You know what I'm saying? They rather still put their money inside the bank, which you ain't gaining. Your interest level on putting your money in the bank is ridiculous. Like, you get like 2%, like between 2 to 3% by having your money in the bank for interest, for them to use your money to loan out. It's fucking ridiculous, right? So utilizing a bank and trying to gain interest on your money is just fucking retarded, right? You put your money in the stock, the best that you're gonna see in the stock, you be having a really good year if you can gain anywhere from 6 to about 9% interest on your money. That's pretty standard. That's a really solid, year. Here with this, like, I can fold the money over in most of the guys. All right, so I just put it like this for an example. Most of the guys they're not like big bettors like myself, right? So they don't know nothing about it, so they just now starting out. So by starting out, you start out small, right? You always got to learn how to crawl before you can walk, and then you got to learn how to walk before you can run. So guys ain't betting as big as I am, because once again, I've been doing this for years, right? This ain't my first rodeo and all that shit like that. So how I make the money that I make is because I risk. So the more you risk, the more you gain, or your reward, right? So like the saying says, no risk, no reward, right? Same way with no high risk, no high reward. So, but I trust in the software and system that I created so much that it's killer. I tell y'all right now. So we got, I don't know, I think like 7 plays today Two of the plays are already completed. We had New England Patriots to win the first half. They won the first half. They up 13-10 at halftime. And then we had Cleveland Browns to win the first half, and they won the first half. They was up 17-7. So that's two of the plays already today that have already hit already early. So yeah, like I said, it's legit. That's 2 wins already on the books, and we still got a whole slew of like other games to go for today. Most of the games that we're playing are going to be in like the 4 o'clock frame. But yeah, it's real money. The system is self-explanatory. Like I said, once you decide to join for $100 a week, then once you get in the group, I have a tutorial video in there explaining to you how to book your bet in the sports book. It takes you all about 5 minutes to book your bet, and you're done for the day. You know what I'm saying? And most of the guys that are slow better, I'm not slow betters, but they don't bet as much as I do. They try to make anywhere between $500 to $1,000 a week, and that's good money. Think about it. You can make $500 a week. That's, once again, that's better than what interest is going to give you by having your money in the bank, and it's probably better than what you're going to make by putting your money, investing your money into stocks. So your choice. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get money, or you trying to sit around and watch? Because now at this point, it gets to the, for me, that watching football games or watching any sporting event, if I don't have no money on it, I can't sit there and watch it. Yo, Buffalo is just outright kicking LA Rams ass. They just scored another touchdown. 28-3. Buffalo is looking like they might be the truth, man. Josh Allen, he done got a couple of receiving weapons, man. Buffalo might be a tough out this year. Watch out for Buffalo. This last 3 weeks, they have just been kicking people's asses, man, and taking names. So keep an eye out on, I'm definitely keeping an eye out on Buffalo. They looking really, really stellar. All right, let me see what y'all talking about in here. I see my little cuz up in here. What's up, Lena? I see you, baby. I'm late. How does your system work? So basically how my system works is, and a lot of people keep asking me just, some of y'all ask the questions that are just irrelevant, right? Like, oh, how does it do what it does? And that ain't for you to figure out, right? The only thing that should be your concern is, can you be profitable off of it? Can you turn a profit off it? And if you can, then that's all that matters. You don't need to know how it worked, how it generated, how it came up with what it did, how many. You don't need to know none of that, right? At that point, you're doing too much thinking and you're doing too much talking, right? Yo, if it's showing results and I'm showing you and I'm telling you the percentage, as y'all can see, I flaunt the stacks of money, 45,000, 60,000. I flaunt that shit. I show that shit on camera. Not to be boasting, but to show you like the shit is fucking legit, right? And as I said in a video I did, I think on either YouTube or on Facebook, regardless if anybody signs up for it, I'm gonna continue to use it, and it's gonna continue to make me retarded amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get other people to get some wealth too. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if nobody follows it or not, I'm gonna stay true to it because it's been true to me. And I'm going to continue to use it. So, but yeah, people ask the wrong questions, man. Instead of saying, yo, how can I get down? Yo, plug me in. Yo, where I sign up at? That's the only thing that you should be asking, right? Because everything else, I'm going to show you, right? I'm going to tell you what you need to know. And all you got to do is follow the instructions and get to a bag. Hello from New Zealand. Damn, what's up from New Zealand? What's goody with you? I see everybody else that's stepping up in here, but a lot of people don't realize I'm an entrepreneur, man. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get to all kinds of coins. You know, I'm gonna have multiple streams of income. That's just what I got, man. I probably got like 6 or 7 multiple streams of income right now, and that's just what I do. You know, a lot of people think trucking is my main thing and I need trucking. I don't need trucking at all. Matter of fact, trucking is my secondary shit at this point. The sports shit is my main because I'm just that shit. I'm the GOAT in that shit. And I created a software that's just the GOAT in that shit. So trucking now, I can relax and chill and be like, I can enjoy what it is that it offers, opposed to trying to be a slave to it and only looking at it from a money aspect, where a lot of drivers or content creators, They all want to make all the biggest money. Everybody got the biggest check. Everybody got the most miles. Everybody gets paid the most. Until you free your mind of being a slave to the money there, then you're a slave. Okay? It don't matter if you're an owner-operator, you're a lease operator. Until you can enjoy the job that you do and money ain't the sole reason on why you do it, you're a slave to it. It don't matter what it is that you do anyway. You know what I'm saying? That goes for a 9-to-5 job, period. If you gotta work it because you gotta get the money from that, you're a slave to that shit, man. Okay? If you go from different jobs to different jobs looking for more money, you're a slave to the fucking money. Find yourself a business avenue, multiple business avenues, and work them. That's how the rich get richer, and that's how the wealthier get wealthy. That's the rule. My bad, the comments coming in slow. Did you bet on? Yeah, I already said I took the Lakers in game 4, but I didn't touch game 5. But what you mean no sound, bro? Richie, everybody, y'all can hear me, right? Tell me y'all can hear me. Tell me y'all can hear me. I'm probably going to put this video, I'm probably going to save this video, upload it, and put it on the YouTube for later. So those on YouTube can understand, like, yo, if you're trying to get down, you listen, it's way more money in this shit right here than there is in trucking. Okay, just know that. There's way more money in this shit than it is in trucking. This right here, this shit is that retirement money, right? This is that go buy Benz money. Yeah, that's how I bought my Benz. That's how I bought my wife's Benz. That's how I bought 2. That's how I got 2 Western Stars. I ain't gonna say buy because people gonna be like, oh, you got the title to the Western Stars. No, that's how I went and added 2 additional Western Stars to my fleet. But I got titles on top of titles on top of titles for these foreign cars that's out in front of my yard. You know what I'm saying? I got titles on top of titles for that shit. But to me, when it comes to doing a business, right, and we're talking about business, it's not about buying assets when you're trying to run a business. It's about utilizing that tool to get the job done for your business. So people ask me all the time, well, why don't you buy trucks? Because it doesn't fit my business model. Okay, I'm a fleet owner. You know what I'm saying? I run a company. These trucks, I utilize them as for what they're used for in their tools. So I'm not taking no pride in owning the trucks at all, because that doesn't serve its purpose. Like that for my business, it doesn't serve the purpose for me to have the titles to the trucks when I have multiple units. Right now I'm up to 8 trucks. Hopefully by the end of this year, before the end of this year hits, I'll be adding 2 more units, so I'll be at 10 units. That just doesn't make financial sense for me to have the title to the trucks. Now, not opposed to having my authority, but once again, I've also explained that the only time that I will get my authority in trucking is once I have direct customers, right? A direct customer base. And I'm actually how can we say it? My business is in a situation where I can be a top candidate for direct shippers because of the service that I can offer and the amount of units that I can offer them, right? So if I go to a place that we can pull their trailers with my own authority or service them with their trailers, then, you know what I mean, I become more of an asset than a person who comes in with a 1 truck operation. I come in with a fleet. I can end up, sewing down a larger portion of a contract than just a solo driver that comes in and gets a contract. I could, have more negotiating power because I am providing a fleet. So I understand what I'm doing. A lot of people don't understand what I'm doing, though. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm building up something to where I can create leverage for when I do step in to a shipper, I can walk in there, show what I have, and they hand me the pen and say, let's negotiate what we can get done here for your fleet of trucks to pull our product. Bam, done deal. Got you. Just so y'all understand just what's going on with me. But let's see what's going on. How about them LSU Tigers? We already talked about the Tigers earlier. It's going to be a struggle of a year for them. How are you doing health-wise? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Who is that? Matheson? Matheson, I hope I said that right. I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. I haven't had any issues as far as the surgery that I had on my stomach almost, I think, like 2 years or 2.5 years ago. So that issue hasn't come back, and it's a blessing. So the VA hospital did me right. They did me right. They got the problem rectified. But my health is doing good. I'm healthy. I feel great. I feel alive and enjoying it. Lo, I need to have a serious conversation about this I-500 grand. Let's go. DC Truck, what you talking about, man? Send me an inbox, man. I have no idea what you mean with this I-5,000 grand or 5,000 grand. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Okay, so I appreciate it, Jeremy. Is it Jeremy or Jeremy? Is the Y silent? Sounds good now, bro, from the UK. I appreciate it, Richie. Your thoughts on the Vegas dude? Is he legit? Jeremy, what Vegas dude? I can tell you a little bit about some Vegas handicappers, right? My software is crushing most of the professional handicappers in Vegas. All right, so most of them hit at a rate of 56 to maybe 61%. And 61, if you hit 61%, in Vegas, you're considered a guru capper, right? Like one of the best ones. Well, like I said, my system is hitting at a rate of anywhere between 72% and higher week over week. So if they're considered gurus, I must be considered a sports picking god or something. I'm just saying, because I'm outdoing them by fucking 11% or better. 11% or better. How do I get connected and what do I have to do? You can send me a DM, a message after this is over. Send me a message and then I'll start sending you information on what you need to do to get connected. That's it. That's that simple. Lo, on the real, I'm trying to connect. Just saying, once again, anybody that's interested in the sports betting, my software program system plays, whatever you want to call it, either just send me an instant message here or send me a DM on here on Instagram. So you can send me a IM message on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, you can, leave me a comment, or you can send me an email, LoShawnParks@gmail.com, and I can get you set up through email as well. So it don't matter either way. I believe Vegas Dave. Yeah, I heard about Vegas Dave, man. I think he's a fucking clown. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I'll run fucking circles around him. I'll run laps around his ass, bro. Straight up. Yo, so Atlanta is winning right now 23-10, right? Is any Atlanta lead ever secure? I mean, these dudes could be up literally, and they're in the red zone right now about to score again. Let's see if they score. Oh, Matt Ryan couldn't get their play there. So they're about to kick a field goal. So they're about to be up 26-10. They was up big against Dallas last week, right? Oh, my God. What a fucking disaster, debacle, everything. I don't even know how their head coach still has his fucking job. I don't know how he still has his job. You wouldn't have been able to make the plane. Okay? You stuck right here in Dirty D. Down here in Dirty Dallas, you're going to have to find your own flight home. You ain't getting back on the plane with us. How you drop the ball being up that large as professional athletes? How the fuck an onside kick is kicked and y'all huddling around the fucking ball like it's a fucking campfire? I don't get it. I don't get it. You would have thought, I thought they was going to pull out marshmallows and make s'mores over the top of the damn football. Like, what are we doing here? It's an onside kick. As the offensive team, which at that time is Atlanta, You can recover the ball at any time you want to. Dive on it. It's over. No. These idiots are sitting there waiting for the ball to go 10 yards. The only team that needs to wait for the ball to go 10 yards is the team that is kicking the ball, not the team that is receiving the damn ball. These monkeys are sitting around it like it's a fucking campfire, huddling around like it's campfire, and as soon as it goes 10 yards, the fucking Dallas Cowboys get it. God damn, bro. Are you, fire red. Oh, man, my man should have intercepted that right there in New England. He should have intercepted that. That should have been intercepted. Went right through his hands. This shit was crazy, man. That shit just... And they up right now. What up, young boy? I see you, Chris, in there. My young bull. But, that's just crazy, bro. It was up big. I mean, so no lead for Atlanta is ever good. You know, I made a post on Facebook saying, hey, if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan, just go ahead and hide your face. Like, and I had a little monkey emoji with his hands over top of his face. Just hide your face, bro. Like, God damn, bro. You lose to Dallas when you up by a gajillion. Now they up on the Bears 26-10. Watch the Bears end up coming back and beating them. Just But for the head coach's sake, that better not happen, right? It better not happen. Or I think that, and with the game being in Atlanta, his ass is definitely not returning today if this happens. Especially blow another double-digit lead. But who knows, man? They'll shall see. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. But listen, I've been predicting sports for a long time, man. Just like last Monday night, I predicted that the Oakland Raiders, not Oakland anymore, the Las Vegas Raiders were going to beat the Saints. It just lined up and Las Vegas just missed the field goal from about 40 yards out. So Patriots still got the lead, 13-10 for the Patriot fans. But I predicted that Las Vegas Raiders was going to beat them, right? I predicted it on the live feed on YouTube. Everybody thought I was fucking crazy. There's no way in the hell that's going to happen. The Saints is too good. The Saints this, Saints that, Saints that, Saints Drew Brees this, Drew Brees that, all this other bullshit. It lined up right? So it's Las Vegas opening their brand new stadium. Then you got people saying, "Oh, it ain't going to matter because there's going to be no fans in there, so it's not going to be no home." That don't matter. Okay, and I tried to indicate that ain't going to matter. This team is opening up a brand new stadium, bro. It's already geared for these guys to win this game, okay? They opening their stadium up. They not going to take, on the first day of them opening their stadium, they take a loss? Come on, man. That's just not going to happen, okay? Regardless, okay? That's why the Saints look so fucking terrible. Is the Saints the better team? Absolutely. Could the Saints have won that game and thrashed them? Absolutely. But it wasn't in the cards for it to happen that way, okay? In Vegas, dealing with Vegas, sports betting, sports team, that shit, take our first loss in our $1 billion stadium, first game out, not happening, okay? Not happening. So for all those fools who took the Saints, hey, Vegas appreciates you because, yeah, they got fat off of y'all. They got fat off of y'all while they starved out here, okay? They got fat off of y'all. Listen, I really do this shit, right? So whenever I say something about sports, for the most part, it's pretty legit. There's only one cat that I can't seem to beat, and it's my homeboy, Devon. He got me a couple years ago with the Eagles and Minnesota game, and then he got me this year with I took the Bucks to make it to the finals, and he had the Lakers. And the bet was whichever team goes out first has to pay the other guy $2,000. Well, I lost that bet because, as y'all know, the Bucks went out to Miami, and the Lakers are moving on to the championship. So, yeah, that's the only dude I can't. I'm gonna stay away from his ass. He got the lucky rabbit foot up his ass. So I can't beat him. I can't beat him to save my fucking life. I can't. I cannot. Oh, Trubisky. God, yo, Mitch Trubisky is trash, bro. Like he's trash. He been trash. Even when he was at North Carolina, this kid was garbage, man. I don't know how the hell they thought that he was gonna be something special. He was garbage. Thoughts on Celtics and Heat tonight? Tamika, I don't really know. I don't like the game tonight. I did take the Celtics 2 nights ago. In what, game 5? I took the Celtics. Okay, as you know, we crushed that one. But I don't know. If I was to be, to me, Celtics are a more talented team all the way around. But Miami, man, they got shooters. Listen, Miami is one of those teams that they live by the 3, they die by the 3. So if they ain't hitting their threes and they ain't hitting their jump shots, then they ain't gonna do no good because they really not that scary of a team in the paint. But then the same goes for the Celtics. But at least with the Celtics, they have players that can get into the paint and score. And I just don't see that in Miami. But I don't know. I really don't know. What I would like to see is the Celtics. I would like to see a game 7. And then at that point, pick your poison. I don't know who to choose on that one. But I would like to say the Celtics. I would like to see the Celtics win tonight just for a game 7. All right, what else y'all talking about? Lo, do you teach about trucking? I still do. I got a video coming out on YouTube on Tuesday where it's going to be titled Pay Yourself First. Basically, it explains that as you being the driver or being the driver of your own operation to pay yourself a fair wage. So I got that video coming out on Tuesday. But yeah, I do some more teaching videos on trucking for sure, especially with me having more experience with running a fleet. I'm more seasoned now, so for sure. All right, but man, I talked already enough to y'all about everything pretty much that I want to speak about. I'm probably going to save this video and upload this to YouTube so then I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So what up, YouTube? If y'all listen to this video all the way through and you're interested in the sports betting system that I got, just send me an email, LoShawnParks@gmail.com. We get you signed up. $100 covers you for a week. All right, your membership goes from Sunday noon till following Sunday at noon, and you have to re-it up each week. If you don't renew it, then we're gonna pretty much kick you out the group until you do renew it. Shout outs to the 49ers right now. If y'all 49er fans that just scored a touchdown. So they are now officially crushing the Giants to the tune of 23-9. All right. Listen, man, once again, if y'all trying to get more money, like I said, because I make way more money outside of trucking than I do inside of trucking, okay, than in trucking. Trucking is just another business venture of mine. But compared to the shit that I got going on outside of trucking, like, it makes trucking money look like a peon. for real. All right, but that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all be safe, man. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, like be unsafe. As always, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. We winning all day. Rolling with lower what, bruh? You rolling with lower what? And if you is, let's go. Oh, yeah, and another thing I want y'all to remember. Deep thought for y'all, because I always tell y'all anyway, food for thought, y'all do the dishes, right? Y'all already know that part. But a new one I'm going to start implementing is those who learn to build boats stay afloat. Food for thought. Y'all do the dishes. Salute. Go Bucks. You already know what it is. Let's see how to turn this shit off, though. All right, bring my picture back in.